Right guys, got myself a quick cup of tea for this video. Honestly, feeling so cozy today. Like, I've put my lamp on, I've got a candle burning. Like, I swear it gets to this time of year and literally all I do is light candles and drink tea, and that is it. I feel like it's been a while since we sat down and had a bit of a catch up and a chat and done a video like this. So as you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be me answering your questions and assumptions. I asked for some on Instagram. It was pretty much the same kinds of things asked a lot, if you know what I'm saying. So I've tried to screenshot like the majority of the main questions, and then I've put some other bits and bobs in there as well. Yeah, I wanted to kind of like go through today. I feel like sometimes when I do these videos, I like to just read them straight from like my Instagram story, but today I actually wanted to like screenshot some and make sure I had some good questions from you guys. So that is what today's video is gonna be. As I said, got myself a cup of tea. I'm obsessed with like, would you call it herbal tea? Like, I think this is like raspberry and strawberry green tea, or like flavoured green tea, I feel like is what I'm obsessed with at the minute. I always put a bit of agave in. I don't know why, but this like kind of tea always reminds me of Mads as well, because I feel like when we were living together at the end of last year, all we did was drink lychee green tea with agave in. So anytime I make a cup of tea like this, I always think of Mads, and it's like my favourite thing to drink this time of year. So grab yourself a brew, glass of wine, whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna answer this one first because I feel like I got so many questions about this, assumptions about this and everything else. This specific one says, when are you moving out and will we get a house/flat tour? Guys, I get the keys to my house when this video goes up. Oh my god, wait, what day is it? It's a week today. It is a week today. When this video is going up, it will be less than a week until I get the keys to my house. Like, what the hell? I feel like it's still not sunk in because it's been such like a long process, or like it's felt like a long process. It's been a longer process than what it should have been. It's still not sunk in. Like, I don't feel like I'm basically buying a house on Friday. That is what's happening. I'm buying a house. What the hell? I'm so excited, if you can't already tell. I feel like, yeah, I'm excited. I feel emotional about it for some reason. I feel like it's not really sunk in yet that I'm moving out, and I feel like so many of you guys know I love living at home. Like, I've loved being here with my mum and dad's, like, and just knowing I'm never gonna live at home again, like, that is such a weird thought. Can't think about it, I will burst into tears. But yeah, I get the keys next Friday, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do maybe like an empty house tour on the Friday and post that next Sunday if you guys want to see that. I definitely want to do some moving vlogs. If there's anything specific that you want to see, obviously just let me know. But I'm thinking I'm maybe going to do like weekly vlogs whilst I like decorate and like do it up a little bit. Just because there's going to be so many things that I want to do. Like, it's not got any flooring. I need to get flooring put in, which I've booked. I think I want to paint some rooms. Everything's like, I don't know if I've said this. I think I might have said this in a vlog, but it's a new build. So everything comes like very standard spec, like white walls. Obviously everything's brand new, which is really exciting. Like, I'm going to be the first person to live in that house, which I can't wait for. So I feel like I can really make it like a home. So yeah, I'm thinking I might do some like videos and vlogs and stuff as I'm decorating it. So let me know if that's something you want to see. I was actually supposed to originally move in August, and it got delayed because the house was like basically cracking open, which doesn't sound great when you say it like that, but it's fine. It's been fixed. Touch wood. It's been fixed and like it should be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be obviously a whole new chapter in my life. Like, I can't believe it's actually happening. I'm so grateful and I feel so blessed that I've been able to buy a house. Like, what the hell? And also would not have been able to do that if it was not for all of you supporting me and just being amazing. Moving vlogs start next week. What the hell? What the hell? I'm not remotely prepared. I've somewhat bought furniture, but again, I definitely want to do some like home shopping vlogs. I need to do like a wardrobe room. I'm going to do like a whole dressing room and wardrobe room that I'm currently trying to design on IKEA, because I think I'm going to do it as like Pax furniture. But yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see. Hopefully you're all excited for content. As I said, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. I was thinking as well about doing maybe like a Q&A about the process of like buying a house, if anyone wants to see something like that, because I have felt clueless this whole process. Like, if it was not for my mum and dad have literally saved me like this whole process, because I had no idea. I still don't, to be honest. Like, I'm probably still not qualified to do a Q&A on it, but I can try. Yeah, that is the update on that. And yeah, I'm going to be moving into a house, so kind of like nerve-wracking. Obviously I did live in a flat at one point, but it's very much like not far from where I live now, and I do actually have a lot of friends in this area. Like, I've got Mill in this area, I've got my friend Isla here, obviously my family are here. It's like, I feel like where I live is like a nice location as well, because it's a little bit outside of town, but it's still very easy to get into Manchester and it doesn't take long at all. So yeah, that is kind of like all of the updates I have for now. Sorry, I'm like wearing a dress. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to put a dress on for this video. I really like the top half of it, but now I just feel like I'm sat really like stiff. Anyway, the next question says, can you talk about what fillers you've had done? So I did actually go for a top up recently with Dr. Roche at clinic. So he's the only person that touches my face. Like, I feel like since I've started going to him, I've never been so happy with my filler. Like, I kind of look back on pictures now and I don't like regret what I had done, because obviously with filler, like, you can get it dissolved and you can nearly just drop my phone. Obviously with filler you can get it dissolved and redone, so I don't necessarily regret it, but there is no one else I feel like that I will go to now. I did actually find him through Mads as well, and I know Mads still goes to him. I feel like he does so many people that I know now, and it's like, it's one of those, once you start going to Roche, I feel like you don't go to anyone else. Like, he's so incredible at what he does. But yeah, I had a top up with him not so long ago. So in terms of Rachel, what's he? Hello? No, I'm literally just filming. Do you want to say hi?
To who?
The camera.
Oh, Ali.
Alright, okay, I'll text you when I've opened the box.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh my god, what was I just saying? Yeah, in terms of what I've had done to my face for filler and everything else. So, obviously I've had my lips done. I've not had my lips topped up in a while. I got them completely dissolved and redone when I first started going to Roche, and I think he's only done them twice since, and he's not actually done my bottom lip since. He only does my top lip. That's another thing that I really like about going to him. He'll tell you like what you need and not put filler in for the sake of putting it in, if you know what I mean. Not that I'm saying people do that, but I feel like sometimes when you book for filler, it's like you get a set package and you get like a set amount of mils, and that's what you pay for, and like it just gets put in your face and whatever else. Whereas Roche will like genuinely look at your face and decide what needs doing, and not just like do set amounts of filler. Yeah, I've had my lips done. I had my nose topped up on Monday. I actually went for a facial as well. It was so much fun. Like, the facial that I had done was unreal. But yeah, I had my nose done. Don't know if you can see. I have some like here and then some at the end of my nose, just to make it nice and straight. I've genuinely never been so happy with my nose. It was actually a really big like insecurity of mine for a long time. I've got cheek filler. I've not got a crazy amount of cheek filler anymore. It's kind of like dissolved a little bit, but I do have some in my cheek. I've got a tiny bit in my chin just to kind of like make this section of my face look a little bit more narrow. I feel like I'm suddenly listing off like this. But yeah, I've got some in my chin. I've got a little bit in my temples, which is actually a filler that I didn't know about for a while, but it basically gives a really subtle lift to the eyes. And then I've just started having Botox done, because your girl's 24 and the wrinkles are coming through, I'm not gonna lie. So that's like a basic rundown. If you want me to film when I next go in with Roche, I can do that, and we can like chat through some of the stuff that I've had done with him, and he can obviously go into more detail, because I've just like whittled things off there, but obviously I don't know like the ins and outs of getting filler done and everything else. So if you guys are interested in that, I can definitely do that. And yeah, I had an Aqua 3 facial with him. My skin, love it. Okay, and then I quickly wanted to answer these questions. I feel like I've got so many questions about this. I know Mads answered a similar question in her assumptions video as well, but this one particularly says, you and Mads are not as close anymore, which just want to say is absolutely not true. Yeah, I feel like Mads answered this perfectly in her video. Like, just because you guys don't see like the ins and outs and everything, like I know we've not posted together in a while, doesn't mean that we're not close, like doesn't mean that we're not speaking. Like, Mads is and always will be one of my best friends. Yeah, I've not seen her as much as I would like to recently. Like, I think I'm seeing her next week, which I'm looking forward to, because yeah, I feel like we've both just been super busy. Same with Rach as well. Like, all three of us have been very busy. I don't think I've seen Rach since Paris, which was like a week or two ago. Me and Rach have probably spent a little bit more time together recently, just because we've had some jobs together, which has been super exciting. But no, like, we're still best friends. Mads is always going to be one of my best friends. Like, I love her so much. It's just one of those, like, everyone's very busy and everyone's got a lot to juggle, and you know, we see each other when we can, so it's all good. Okay, next question someone asked was, please can you tell us how you edit your pictures? We need to see a video on this. So I feel like I've mentioned this in the past in terms of like what apps that I use and everything else, but the number one app that I swear by, for editing pictures is Lightroom. Like, Lightroom is hands down my favorite app that I use. I've literally just got it up here. Yeah, you can see there, that is like my Lightroom library. So those are some of the pics that me and Rach had to edit for Paris. The thing that I like about this is you can just change like kind of like all the tones and the colors. So the one thing that I use the most is, if you've got like this bar at the bottom, I go into color, which is this section here, and then they have a bit at the top which is called mix, and then you'll see there you can like edit every single color in the app, which I just absolutely love. Like, I feel like you can kind of just like change things in terms of like the warmth. If something's too yellow, like you can bring the yellows down. You can change like the hues of stuff. Like, it's really, really easy to edit and like customize how you want your photos. And I don't use any presets. I do every single photo like individually. So yeah, that is pretty much how I edit pictures. I love editing pictures as well. Is anyone else like that? I feel like half the time I actually prefer the editing process to like taking the picture process, because it's like once it's edited, like you see everything come together. Someone said, are you naturally slim or do you have to work at it? I would say I do have to work at it. I'm like somewhat lucky in the sense that if I maintain a decent diet, I would probably be fine, but I'm not one of these people that can like literally eat anything and not put on weight like that. I wish that was me, but it's not. But yeah, I do have to make an effort. I've had a PT now for, I want to say like 6 months, and I go twice a week, and it's honestly made so much difference to like my health, my body, just like my overall well-being, like even mentally, like I feel like it's made so much difference. So yeah, I did post a video on Thursday kind of like talking through what I do at the gym and what I'm eating, and yeah, how I like have got to where I am. Someone said, you grew up in a rich family and have never been financially unstable. I would say this is not true. I wouldn't say my family are rich. I'd say we're definitely financially stable. We're so lucky that we are. Always lived a comfortable life, I would say, but that is down to like my mum and dad being like the most hardworking people I know. Like, they have worked so hard their whole life to like give me and Charlie a good life and to give all of us a good life as a family. They literally work their butts off. Like, to this day and for the rest of my life, I will always say like my mum and dad are two of the like most hardworking people I know. Like, I admire them so much, and they actually work together. Like, I feel like some of you guys might know this if you follow me for a while, but my mum and dad have like a graphic design agency together. So I don't know how they do it. Like, they're married, they're together, they spend every single day near enough together. So grateful for my mum and dad. Like, they've always, I wouldn't say me and Charlie were ever spoiled by any means. Like, they just like treated us in a nice amount, if you know what I mean, and obviously have given us the most amazing life. Someone said, what are your top fragrances at the moment? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing, I don't know if people are still interested in watching these videos, but I'm tempted to do like a yearly favorites for this year, because I feel like this year I really have found some like products that I really, really love. Baccarat Rouge, in fact, let me get them out whilst I'm sat here. Always, always, always gonna be one of my favourite fragrances. Like, it's so yummy, it's so gorgeous. Obsessed. Anyone likes a good Christmas candle, as I was just saying, like this time of year, I have a candle on 24/7. Like, my house is literally gonna be a Christmas grotto. Like, I can't wait, and it's gonna smell delicious. Like, I'm so excited. All the decks are going up, all the candles are being lit, and this candle especially, I need to buy a new one because it's actually run down. But this is again by Mason Francis Kirkjan. I love Mason Francis. Like, I would spend all of my money on them if I could. This is the Monbeau Sapin. Looks like so. It's got like basically a festive candle. I actually got this last year, but I didn't burn it all. I need to order a new one. That is what I'm going to do when I finish. Can I speak? When I finish filming this video. It's gorgeous. I actually have the candlesticks as well, which are up there, which I think I'm gonna save for my dining table when I move out. Like, I've burned them a little bit, but not really. Guys, oh my god, like, the thing I've been most stressed about is decorating my house for Christmas, and my mum's like, are you okay? Like, you've got a whole house to fill and you're stressed about a Christmas tree. And I'm like, yeah, I am, because I need one. The other fragrance that I really like, I think it's in a bag downstairs, and I'm being too lazy, so I'm just gonna put a picture of it here. It's called, is it by Fugazi or it's called Fugazi? It's an oud fragrance that I found on Cult Beauty. I got like a small sample. Obsessed. Like, if you like I wouldn't say it's too rich of an oud. It's very like sultry though, which is what I really like about it, and it lasts forever. Like, it lasts really well, so I'll put that on the screen. Those are like my two favourite fragrances right now, and my favourite candle, in case you wanted to know. Someone said, how do you deal with having low self-confidence? Honestly, I don't know. This is really hard to explain. I feel like I am the happiest in my life I've ever been right now. Like, this is like the best my life has ever been, I feel like, and touch wood, it will stay that way. I feel like everything is kind of just falling into place, and I feel so happy, but at the same time, like, I've probably never struggled more with my like self-confidence. Probably doesn't come across, because I try not to let it come across, but I don't know, like, I feel like I've really lost confidence the past year. Don't know if anyone else can relate. Like, I can't even really pinpoint why. Well, I probably could pinpoint like some things why, but I don't know, it's a really tricky one. I think it's just important to like look after yourself, like self-care all the way. Self-care all the way. Surrounding yourself with good people as well, I think, is important. Obviously, like, confidence is something that like you need to have for yourself, but I feel like it does help being around people that are like making you feel good about yourself and hyping you up and genuinely care and love you for like you. I think there's sometimes like comfort in knowing that everyone has phases like that. Like, everyone has times where they're lacking confidence or they're feeling a little bit low. Like, you're never alone with it, and that's what I always try to remind myself. And also, like, don't put too much pressure on yourself. I think that's sometimes what mine stems from. Yeah, you just have to be kind to yourself and do what makes you happy. Cheers. Alright, I'm gonna do like 2 more questions because I feel like I've been waffling for ages, and knowing me, I'm gonna end up cutting half of this out anyway. This question was probably the most asked thing, and I'm like, how have you guys sensed this? I don't know. But yeah, I got many questions asking if I'm now in a relationship, if I've got a boyfriend, what my like love life situation is and everything else. Yes, I am now in a relationship. That feels weird to say. I'm literally so happy. I'm so happy. Like, he's great and he's amazing, and yeah, we're very happy together. I don't know why I feel weird talking about it. It's probably because I know he's gonna watch this. Probably some of you suspected, because I think I did mention a couple of, maybe like a month or so ago, that I was like seeing someone and we were dating and everything else, and it is the guy that I was seeing and dating. We are now together. And yeah, we're super happy together. He met my parents last weekend, which was really fun. I've met his family, which went amazingly. They're all really lovely. I don't want to say too much just because I think for now I still want to keep it like a little bit of a private thing. Maybe you guys will meet him at some point. We'll have to see. We're actually going to New York in December. What the hell? It's gonna be obviously our first trip together. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. He's never been to New York either, and he's not actually been away in a long time. So I was like, do you know what? Let's go away. Let's do something for Christmas. Christmas time in New York is like one of my favorite things. Like I feel like it's such an experience, and obviously we can travel to America now, which is really exciting. If anyone's got any recommendations whilst I'm on the topic as well for New York, then let me know. But yeah, in a nutshell, yes, I do have a boyfriend. I'm in a relationship and he is great and I care about him a lot, and so far so good. Maybe I'll meet him at some point, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. Okay, and then the last one I'm gonna answer, because this was a really sweet question. Like I don't know why, this just made me like happy. But someone said, what's your favorite thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months, as you've had quite a lot going on? I don't know why, but like as I was trying to think of something for this, like it just made me feel like so happy inside, like just thinking about some of the things that have happened. Obviously meeting my boyfriend would be very much up there because he is now obviously a massive part of my life. I would also say obviously Paris and Milan. Milan especially with Mill, because I don't think we'd ever had a trip together before, just the two of us. Like that was our first, was it? I think that was our first holiday, just the two of us. And Millie's been my best friend for honestly years, like probably over 10 years at this point. Like genuinely, she is like one of the most amazing people that I know, and we had so much fun on that trip. Mill pretty much planned the whole thing. Like she found the places to go, picked out the things for us to do. Like she was incredible. And yeah, we had so much fun, and it was such a beautiful place. Like I don't know, I knew I was gonna love Milan, but like I loved it even more than I thought I would, and it was such a beautiful place and such a fun trip, so that would definitely be up there. Obviously Paris with Rach as well. We had so much fun on that trip. So grateful as well that we got to work together for Misguided. I have to say, like, we weren't really blown away by things like the food on that trip. I think again, like that's why Milan was incredible, because every meal we ate, I was like, I need to live here. Like I have to go and stay there forever. Centre Parks with my family, like that's been a highlight because we don't get together often, and Centre Parks is like a tradition that we love so much. And my house, like what the hell, my house, like this is what I mean. I couldn't pick a favorite thing, and that's why I love that question so much, because I was like, oh my god, it's actually kind of like making me realize how much has happened the past few months and that is happening at the minute that I have to be grateful for. And yeah, I just do feel very grateful and happy and everything else. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna leave this video here. I feel like I've waffled for a long time. Hopefully I've answered a decent amount of questions. I feel like I've definitely answered the main things that you guys asked me, or like the questions that I got the most of. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, moving videos will start next week. But yeah, I really hope you guys will enjoy the content. Let me know if there's anything else that you want to see at the minute, because I would love to know. And yeah, I'm gonna get going. I need to call Rach back because we've got a job together that we're trying to organise. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope you have a great Sunday, and I'll see you later.